Here are 4 things you need to stop doing on social media and what to do instead. Hey everybody, it's Rosemary Lewis, your real estate bestie, and today we are going to have a quick and dirty social media tutorial, and we're talking about 4 things you need to stop, like cut it out. Stop doing on social media immediately, but we're going to talk about what you should do instead. Before you get into it, listen. Thumbs up the video, then that way all of our real estate besties will start to see the likes and they will come and they will stop being whack on social media because we are going to help each other out today. So let's get into the first thing. I don't know where we read that our social media should only be full of listings and houses and stats and all these infographics and things like that. So first things first, stop only posting that. Now, I know that we are professionals and we definitely want to make sure that we are updating our social media following, our friends and family about what's happening in the market. But when I only see that on your feed, y'all, like, why wouldn't I just go to Zillow and take a look at all of that stuff? It is boring. When the goal of social media, in case you didn't know it, it is to increase your know, like, and trust factor. Y'all, I have never had a client reach out to me and say, you know what, Rosemary, I was so moved by your infographic. I want you to be my homegirl for life and sell me all the houses. But you know what they do? Like, I literally just got a text like, hey, I'm looking for a date night idea in Frisco. Any recommendations? You know how she knows that? Because on social media, I am not out here just sharing boring real estate stats. I am sharing my life because I want to increase the know, like, and trust factor. So stop only sharing houses, stop only sharing when you have sold something, but actually share things that will begin to tell the story about you. Where do you like to eat? What do you know about the area? Where are some places to hang out? What are some of your hobbies? Someone somewhere will find a commonality with you and they will begin to know you. They will begin to like you and they will begin to trust you. And I'm sorry, we are not building trust through infographics and photos of some other houses that other people have listed. So for the love, stop only posting real estate related posts today. Now, while we're on the subject of posting, right, I want you to stop only speaking in real estate jargon, okay? And literally, y'all, there are some words that are in your common vocabulary right now because you have been an agent for some time, like equity and assets and value and market data, where guess what? It is not a part of your followers' everyday language. Now, I'm not saying that you should dumb it all the way down because you are working with intelligent folk, but I want you to start thinking like, if I was explaining this to my best friend, or if I was having a conversation with somebody that I know in real life, how would I say this in a post? How would I explain this in a story so that it's not all super stuffy and super formal? So definitely, I'm gonna share a trick with you. I have 2 really good friends, right? And when I show up on social media stories or even when I'm writing a caption, I think to myself, if I was just talking to Kim about this, if I was just telling Dana about this, how would I have that conversation with her? Because guess what? Here's a trick. When you actually start working with your clients, they're going to be around you. They're going to understand your cadence. They're going to know how you talk. And they're going to be very confused when you have spoken in all of these real estate jargon words. And now when you're in front of them, the conversation, the content is the same, but the conversation looks a little different. But I want you to really start showing up in your voice and not overly using these real estate words that people don't use in their everyday conversations, but literally show up like you are talking to a friend. Here's the next thing we need to stop. I see you. You got a VA. You've been on Canva. You love your brand and you are branding your content. And I feel like, okay, if you, like, full transparency, if you go through my social media, you are going to see my brand. But let's not overly brand it, okay? It is okay for you to actually show a video or a picture or, a post of you being at the pool. Everything does not have to be 100% in your branded colors. Everything does not have to be perfectly curated. Like, you definitely can show your real life in your pictures, in your posts, in your videos. So again, I do feel like you do want some brand recognition, but also start incorporating some everyday photos, some everyday activities, some everyday conversations. So again, we're increasing like the fact that we are a real life person, and you are going to get a real life person when you work with me. So stop like overdoing it and branding every single thing that you post, and just really start to have some more organic things in your feed. Okay, and here's the last thing I want you to do. And I will be preaching this like to the cows go home. Friend, I want you to stop overthinking it, okay? I want you to stop critiquing every word that you say. Like, just play this video back. I'm pretty sure I messed up a whole lot of words, okay? I want you to stop thinking that everything has to be perfect. I want you to stop thinking that and deleting videos. I want you to stop comparing yourself to everyone else and shutting down and not showing up. I want you to stop overthinking and just start posting. Literally, decide today, right? Because here is the thing. Social media is not going anywhere, y'all. I have said it before. I will say it over and over again. It's not going anywhere. And actually what happens for most of us is that if someone tells me, if my son asks me to go play at a friend's house, one of the first things that I'm going to do is I'm going to put that friend's mom's name in Facebook to see what I can figure out about her before I decide whether or not I'm even going to pick up the phone and call. And that is what your potential clients, your potential friends, your potential referrals are doing for you. So if they go to your page and they don't see any of you, or better yet, all they see is that branded crap, or all they see is, a whole bunch of houses and not getting to know you, you're not going to be able to build trust with them. So I want you to stop overthinking every little thing and just start showing up. Okay? Okay. Now, if you made it to the end of this video, I know it was short and sweet and I gave you a little bit of tough love, but listen, friend, I want to make sure that you are showing up as your best self on social media and in every area of your life. So if you could do me a favor, go ahead and share this video, because there is a bestie, a real estate bestie out there that is doing all the things that I suggest that we stop doing, and they need to know what we need to start doing instead. So I can't wait to see you back here next week, because you know what? I'm going to be back here showing up like I'm telling you to show up, and I will see you then. Bye now.